Good morning, peace be upon you. This is Miss Aya, an English language teacher from Mustafa Language Institute. Today, inshallah, we are going to talk about Unit 1, Macmillan, Primary 6. Unit 4, Macmillan, Primary 6. Our title is Tourism. Tourism means visiting the famous places by tourists. Visiting the famous places by tourists. Let's talk about the new vocabularies. Tourist, someone who visits a place on holiday. Tourist, someone who visits a place on holiday. And take care of this preposition, on holiday. Number 2, history, events of the past. These words are, you will ask about it and give one word. Take care. Number 3, sites, and GH here is silent. Sites, places of interest that are often visited by tourists. Sites. Famous means well known, like Mo Salah is famous, everyone knows him. Destroy, to damage or harm, destroy. Provide, to give or supply. For example, I read English books to provide my language, to provide my English language. Provide equal give or supply. Souvenirs. Gifts or presents, things that you buy to remind you of places you visit. Things that you buy to remind you of places you visit, and you give it to special person. Gifts, presents, gifts equal presents. Okay, benefits, good things or advantages. And in this unit you will know the benefits of tourism to the local people. Employment, work that someone is paid to do. Harbor, a place where ships stop. Okay, let's move on. Graze, to eat grass. And tourists are not allowed to graze their animals in the famous places in Egypt or in any famous country. Sewage, wastewater. Litter, trash or garbage. Litter is trash or garbage, and we shouldn't throw litter or trash or garbage in the street. Crowded equal full of people. Crowded means full of people. I can't ride this bus because it's crowded. Pollution, the dirt of air or water. 2 types, air or water. Disease equal illness or sickness. Disease. And pollution causes a lot of disease. Room. You know room as a part of your department or as living room, bathroom, bedroom, but here room means space. Look at this example. Hotels take a lot of space, a lot of room inside your country. Room here equal space. Pleased equal happy. I'm so pleased because you passed your exam. Spread equal extend. Spread to extend, it's a verb. Make money, the verb with money is make. Let's study these prepositions. On holiday. Before holiday we put preposition on. For example, we will go out on holiday. Number 2, dump into. If sewage is dumped into the sea, it can spread many diseases. We know sewage, the wastewater, is dumped into the sea. If I put it into the sea, it can spread many diseases. Disease equal illness or sickness. So dump into. Number 3, take up. Here, room equal space. It's not a room in your house. Take up. take up. Hotels take up a lot of room. Turn into. Tourists can turn a quiet place into a crowded one. Crowded equal full of people. By tourists, the place can turn from a quiet place into a crowded one if there is a lot of tourists. Okay, let's have an exercise. Please pay attention. Number 1, tourists buy space and gifts to take home souvenirs. Buy souvenirs and gifts to take home. Number 2, when they passed their exams, they felt pleased. They felt happy. They felt happy because they passed their exams. Number 3, we know things about kings and queens in space books, in history books. We know things about kings and queens from history books. Number 4, tourists come to Egypt to see famous sites. To see famous equal well-known famous sites. Number 5, I couldn't get on the bus because it was crowded, full of people. It was crowded and full of people. Number 6, hotels take space a lot of room. Take up a lot of room. Number 7, farmers can't bathe their animals or grow crops on land which tourists use. Graze their animals. Graze equal to eat grass. So they can't graze their animals or grow crops or land which tourists use. Let's move on. Number 8, he reads a lot of English story to space his English language. To provide equal support and give. To provide his English language. Number 9, people mustn't space rubbish into the Nile. Dump into rubbish because it causes it causes disease. Number 10, we are going to travel to America on holiday. On comes before holiday. Number 11, tourism provides space to local people. Provide services. Thirdly, tourists can space the places they visit. Can damage equal destroy. Can damage the places they visit. Okay. Pollution can help in space many diseases, in spreading diseases. Give one word. Number 1, events of the past, history. Number 2, to damage, destroy. Number 3, well-known, famous, like Mo Salah. Number 5, places of interest that are often visited by tourists, sites. Okay. Someone who visits a place on holiday, tourist. Okay. Let's move in. Write a paragraph of 5 sentences about tourism. I can say, I visit a lot of countries. I love America. I go to Paris with my friends. I go there by plane. I go to the USA. I saw a lot of sites. It was very famous. I saw famous places or whatever. It's an open answer. Think and answer. Fill in the gaps using these words. Make, benefits, sewage, turn. Okay. Number 1. Lots of people means lots of it base. If it dumps into the sea, it causes disease. A lot of sewage. Number 2. All this is based from tourism make the lives of local people better. All these benefits. Yes. Number 3, they space money by selling the souvenirs. They make money. Tourists can space a quiet place into a crowded one. Can turn a quiet place into a crowded one. Okay, let's move on to the grammar part. And here we are going to talk about present perfect. Let's know about his form and what's he expressing. What's it expressing? It's used to express action that happened at indefinite time or that began in the past and continue in the present. Began in the past and continue in the present. We know about it, but let's remember we have subject plus have or has plus BB. Do you know what's BB? The third form of the verb. The third form of the verb. Let's make a refreshment. Play, played, played. Here the third form. This is number 1. This is the past and this is BB. Visit, visited, visited. If the second form ended with ed, the third form will end with ed too. Visit, visited, visited. Walk, walked, walked. Clean, cleaned, cleaned. Wash, washed, washed. And this is irregular verbs. If the second one is irregular, so the third one will be irregular too. See, saw, seen. This is the BB. Past participle, the third form. Hold, held, held. Make, made, made. Am, is, are, was, were, been. This is the third form. So again have or has plus the third form or the past participle. Buy, bought, bought. Say, said, said. Have or has, had, had. Speak, spoke, spoken. Eat, ate, eaten. Write, wrote, written. Bring, brought, brought. Look at this example. He had just seen the car. I, we, you, they plus plural noun take have plus BB. You know it. Let's remember. He, she, it plus any singular noun take has plus BB. I have just done my homework. She has already finished his work. In the negative form we add not, haven't or hasn't plus BB. I have just finished my homework or I haven't finished my homework yet. Have you ever visited the zoo? And remember with ever comes in question. Ever comes in question. And never with negative. Look at this. We use just and already in the statement. In the sentence. We use yet in the negative or question, and we use ever in the question and never in the answer. Don't forget. Keywords of this tense: just, yet, already, ever, never, recently, for, and since. Let's watch this video together.
English.tv. The present perfect. When do we use the present perfect? 1.
To describe an experience.
I have traveled the world. James has met the president. I have never been to space. 2.
To describe a change over a period of time.
House prices have increased a lot. Andrew has grown since the last time I saw him. This restaurant has become very popular
describe accomplishments.
Doctors have discovered cures for many diseases. Man has been to the moon. The computer has made it possible to learn online.
A continuing action that started in the past.
Sam has worked here for 7 years. We have been in a relationship for 3 months. They have been in the room all day.
Okay, thanks for listening. It was an amazing and interesting video. Let's have an exercise. But first, let's remember the past simple. To talk about an action that happened in the past, we put D, ED or IED. You know that. Let's make a refreshment. He played football yesterday. He played football yesterday. To make negative, we use didn't plus base form. And don't forget, if I see didn't use base form. Our keywords here is yesterday, last, ago, in the past. If you see did or didn't, we use base form. Let's have an exercise. Our teacher is base give us a test. Here I have a base form, so I will choose didn't. It's in the past simple. In each sentence you will choose are there in the past simple or in the present perfect. Sorry, I didn't base my passport. If I see didn't, I put base form, didn't bring. When is base my dad phone? Yes, and number 3, when is base my dad phone me? Here this is a base form, so I will choose did. When did my dad phone me? Number 4, have you ever is base on UCD? Here I have ever, I have with have and has, we use BB, so I will choose bought. Have you ever bought? And ever here comes in the question. Have you ever bought a UCD? Number 5, she is based me last week. Last, so I am in the past simple, didn't phone. I have is a terrible mistake, have, so I will search for the BB, made, the BB, past participle. I is base a party for my birthday last week. Last, so I am in the past simple. I am in the past simple. I held a party for my birthday last week. Held a party. Let's move on. We space to the cinema for a week. For here refers to the present perfect. So we haven't been to the cinema for a week. Haven't been. Been, the BB of am is are. Number 9, she's best seen her friend all week. Seen is a BB, the third form of the verb. So I will choose hasn't. Did you bet the match 2 days ago? If I see did or didn't, I use base form. So I will choose watch. Did you watch the match? Dialogue. I will write the whole dialogue before I answer. How many countries have you visited? Space, really. Which one did you like best? When did you go there? Are there any countries which you have never been to? Let's answer. How many countries have you visited? It's an open answer. I can write anything, for example, 3 countries. Really? Which one did you like best? I can see the USA. I can say. When did you go there? When did you go there? It's an open answer. I can say last week. Are there any countries which you have never been to? Yes, there are. Or no, there aren't. As you like. Okay, let's move on. Rewrite question or do as shown. We code the plane to London. We code a plane to London. So, negative. I will look for the verb. The verb here was caught. It's in the past. So I will use didn't. Base form of caught is catch. So we didn't catch the plane to London. Caught in the negative, didn't catch. I has just seen his film. I have just seen this film. They haven't worked in the supermarket since August. Since. Present perfect. After have or has, I put PP, so I will change it to worked. Number 3, I haven't speak French. Have or has plus BB. Spoken. Spoken. Okay. Number 5, she has just seen a line. She has just seen a line. Negative of have and has. We put not, haven't and hasn't. So she hasn't seen, and I will omit just. She hasn't seen a line. Okay. Rearrange. People make fires to cook food. People make fires to cook food. One more time, people make fires to cook food. Okay, number 2. Nada has studied English. Start with capital letter and take space between the words. Nada has studied English. Put full stop or question mark at the end of the sentence. One more time, Nada has studied English. Number 3. Did you go to the club? Did you go to the club? And it's a question, so I will put question mark. Number 4. They need places to stay and food to eat. Tourists, when they come to another country, they need places to stay and food to eat. They need places to stay and food to eat. Okay. Thanks for your listening, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.